Welcome.
Hello.
Kathy, you don't have your mug. How's everybody doing? As you can see, we're having a great time here. We're having some fun with everybody, and we brought our WikiTree mugs. How about you guys? Welcome. How's everybody out there? What are you connecting? Or is everybody doing a CC7? Are you connecting for a project maybe? Let us know. Let us know what you're doing. Right off the bat, though, we're going to give you a winner. Let's see. So Kathy has come up with the random draw, and we have the random draw winner as Christina from Team Italy. Yay! Yay! Congratulations, Christina. You don't have to do anything. Everyone will contact you, but I will also let you know that you can contact her if you want to get a jump on it, and email her at aon@wikitree.com. Just tell her that you won the random prize at the first midnight hangout for this thon, and she will get in touch with you with the information. For those of you that are curious about what you win, I will drop the link. If I can get to it real quick, I'll drop the link to the store. And there is a discount going on, a 12% discount for the store. The winners get to pick an item from the store. I'm not going to tell you what the dollar amount is because I'm not sure. It's for bingo. I can tell you that it's around $30. So it means that you could get a shirt or a mug from WikiTree. So congratulations, Christine. Now let me get you all started on the secret word. So the word that you need to type in, it's not case sensitive, and we'll do a drawing towards the end, is relatives.
Relatives. All right.
I'm gonna guess, since we're all here, that we do have some. Or at least had some.
We certainly do.
Somewhere we have had some. All you need to do is type that in.
Yep.
It is not case sensitive. Type it in, and you guys are quick draw. I already got 32 people typing it in. So thanks, guys. And do us a favor. Go ahead and smash that like button for us, because that'll tell us that you're enjoying our quirkiness tonight as we go along. As you know, I do things kind of crazy and a little bit different. And I have got something that I want to engage all the guests that you see here on the screen. They're going to help me out. But first, anybody want a quick tip? You guys know that I usually do a quick tip at the midnight show. Let me see. After the thon, and I'm going to have one of you explain this, why I bring this up. So after the thon, are you keeping every profile that you added? What about you guys? You going to keep them all?
No.
I tend to.
You do. Is it Darren said no?
Yeah.
Amy?
Well,
Keep all
I'm
the
with
profiles?
Tanea. I usually keep mine too.
Yeah.
David?
No.
Yeah.
I do a lot of. Half of the profiles I do are notables, and I don't hold on to those. The other half are family members. Those I hold on to.
Now, one of you want to explain what happens if you go ahead and ditch those profiles as soon as you make them for the thon, you will miss out on something very critical, and that is the error report. So, do one of you want to talk? Because there are 2 weeks you got to hold on to those profiles if you want to clean those errors. Who wants to take that discussion? Kathy, Amy? Kathy, Amy?
I guess. Yeah, I can hear you. I'll take it, just because one of the projects I'm in is England, and I have been spending the past few months cleaning up the suggestion reports every week for the 612, 642, and 672, which are the locations are too early for birth, death, and marriage, meaning that people are adding UK or United Kingdom to the location before 1801. And it does not go there for 1801. USA is after 1776. Northern Ireland did not become Northern Ireland until 1922. Those are the ones that I work on cleaning up. England, just itself, between the two early birth, death, and marriages, there's about 400 to 500 suggestions every week that I go through.
That you go through.
So it's hard for me to kind of work on my own. So,
But what I want everybody
it
to know
helps
is
to
when
clean up.
you are
I do check
entering,
my own.
when you're entering profiles today or tomorrow, those will show up on the error list, your suggestion list for Tuesday Eastern time. Let's just say noon, Tuesday Eastern time. But anything that you enter or add on Sunday going into the early Monday closeout of the thon will be the next Tuesday. So you can ditch half of them that you do today and tomorrow, but then you got to hold on to the other ones. You've got a couple different ways that you can easily go through that. You still have the bulk remover tool. And at the end of the thon, WikiTree always sends that out. I believe that's going to be Azure is going to send out a big email to everybody that was part of it with a link that tells you how to get to that bulk remover tool. Personally, I don't love that tool because it's doesn't give me enough information. But let's say that you know some of the names possibly that you want to ditch, and you can easily ditch those profiles in 2 quick ways. And I'm going to show you one of them. And tomorrow at midnight, I'll show you the second one. So let me bring up my screen real quick so everybody can see this. And does everybody see this little red X right there? And if you guys already know this, go ahead and let us know that you already have got this one figured out. If I double click on this, I'm not doing anything. I'm hands free. Boom. I'm removed. So pretty quick. But you got to turn something on to get that. So what you got to do is you got to come up to your browser, WikiTree browser extension options. And you notice one of the last things is called Other right here. Click on Other and scroll all the way down. Don't even bother looking. Just scroll all the way down till you get to Usability Tweaks. Make sure that you turn it on. Click Show Options, and it happens to be the very first option. Add a button to the profile page. It should say Add an X. Maybe we should ask someone. It should say Add an X, but add a button to the profile page to remove yourself as manager. So pretty cool. That's one way to do it. There is a fairly newer way out, and I'll show that tomorrow at midnight. So you guys got to come back, little teaser. And the one I'm going to show you tomorrow is a way that you can actually search and figure out if you're related to the person. Because do you want to keep somebody who's 20 degrees from you? Or if you're like me with my family, do you want to keep somebody who is the ex-husband's aunt's parent, father, of your brother's second ex-wife? Do you want to keep that profile? Nah, probably not. Nope. You probably want to ditch it. So at least that will help you see if you're how close you're related. It'll show you if you're 20 degrees away. It'll tell you the relationship and things like that. But that's tomorrow. Okay, everybody in the audience, y'all want to play a game? Because we're going to play one here with everybody. This is a big surprise. They know a little bit. I gave them exactly 2 minutes notice that they were going to play this game. And it's a couple questions that I'm going to ask. I should probably see, did anybody come late? If you did, the secret word is relatives. We have 53 entries. Oh, and it's, I mentioned it was not case sensitive. You can also say it 50 times if you want. You only get One chance though. They're going to ignore 49 times. So if you're not sure if you entered it, you can enter it again. No fear, no worries. Okay. So who's ready? You guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
see what
gotta
guys
have
like.
faith.
And I want you guys to play along as well in the chat. Let's go. So the game is called Have You Ever? And we added a little WikiTree spin to it. Have you ever thoned blank, blank, blank? So the first question, there's 5 questions. The first one is, have you ever thoned with, and our word of the hour is relatives. So have you ever thoned with relatives?
I'm doing it right now.
Me
All right.
too. So cousin bait works, and they do not have to be under the same roof. You could be thawing with relatives from a different state or across the globe. You never know. Mine just happened to be under the same roof.
I have a relative who was willing to go to the DMV with me and sit all day yesterday, but I could not get them to go on to WikiTree.
Are you serious? I would rather WikiTree than go to a government office and sit all day long.
When I say genealogy to people, they run.
Oh, this is really, really great. So, Stephen, you found your sister through WikiTree. And I want everybody to notice Snowflake has made an appearance. And Lola is asleep.
She's now looking out my window.
So sometimes, but not today. Oh, nope. They just listen. How many of you have that? And they probably not only just listen, they probably come to you with questions like, am I related to, Queen Elizabeth? How many degrees am I from Kevin Bacon? And this is true. This is true. So I want everybody to know when Karen puts in profiles this weekend, she is improving my CC7. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate that. I love this answer. Always with 1 million cousins.
Love it.
And then Carol's right. Is it all relative? Could be. Mm-hmm. And that's true. I will say, I do have a lot of Appalachians in here because every one of us are cousins, it seems like. And I agree. Technically, sure, we're all related.
Yep.
This is great. And I know that you need to get them interested. And I will tell you, we got to get the younger generation interested. Somehow, some way, we got to get the younger generation interested because they're the ones that's going to inherit everything you're doing this weekend. They're the ones that's going to have the questions and have to answer the questions when their kids start asking. Wow, Stephen, I did not know that. You still haven't connected to your big tree yet. I agree. I love this. Mine want to get together to talk about it. Nobody closer than 4th cousins. We're working on it, Eric. We're working on it. And okay, you guys ready for the second question? And just so everybody knows, they're hearing this for the first time as well. This is an interesting one. Have you ever thoned only with a cell phone? All weekend long, not a tablet, not a computer, not a laptop. The very first source-a-thon. I can't remember. I had one of the first iPhones. That's how long it's been. And I was sitting there on a road trip in passenger seat with the phone, and the phone was like this as opposed to what they are now. Mm-hmm. I will never do that again. There we go. So, yep. Never.
Somebody said, nope, I need my 4 screens. That's how
I know.
Marie said, I need my 4 screens.
I agree. That is funny. I've never used a cell phone to do any This is funny. You guys, and the phones are bigger now, so this is really great.
I don't even like using my laptop. I need the big screen in front of me.
There we go. I need my 4 screens.
See how serious we all are? We're going
I like this. This is a nope. Yeah, see, Aaron? Yes, the first thought. It was mine too. I didn't know any better. I was like, I want to be part of the thon thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to join and I'm going to do it.
My
We're
phone
gonna see.
doesn't like me, Willow Dean says.
Well, this could be a problem.
How do I text the phone?
Doing it on your rotary phone. This really could be a problem. Okay, so the next question, the third question, sort of related but not really. Have you ever thoned with less than 5 browser windows open?
Oh,
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Only on that cell phone that first time. That's it.
I have 20 open right now.
Come on. I agree.
Ooh, mm.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's possible. Now, how many of you are going, oh, okay, here's one. Here's a really good family, and they had 12 kids. Let me work on them. The next thing you know, an hour later, you've got 12 more browsers with probably 30 tabs going.
That's the thing. I close them all out and I look back up and they're all back again.
Minimum 6. I like that, Judy. And I will tell you, there is a reason Kristen will not talk about that number open. I will guarantee everybody here, everybody that watches now and watches 12 years from now, Kristen won. She has, I'm not going to give your number out. That would be personal. So I will not do it. There we go. She only has 10 open right now at the moment. You guys are funny. So thank you guys for playing along too. This has been fun. I've got more questions though. I've got 2 more. Okay. So have you ever thoned in the same clothes for 72 hours?
Oh.
No.
Probably.
No.
48. Maybe the same shirt. 48.
yeah.
Amanda, I'm not going to put your comment up on screen, but I think that's my accent that's coming through with that. Well, there we go. We're getting some honest. There we go. Jammies. Yes, that's what I was going for. Thank you. Thank you. It's the PJs and the jammies I'm talking about. There we go. There's another fellow jammies.
I always thon in my jammies.
I know. You have. I love this. I love it. That might be the quote of the night.
Oh.
Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, one last question if you're ready for it. It's have you ever called into work sick so you could thon?
No.
Guilty.
But I'm maybe a little bit tired, but not called out.
I work from home, so
I like this. I may not comb my hair, but I do change clothes. So nobody's called in sick. There we go. Thank you. We got one that's called in sick. Oh, well, this is almost the same thing. I took leave, so I took a vacation day. And Ruth, thank you. Every time.
Every time. Okay.
A very contagious cold. Oh,
Rose says from New Zealand, we actually have holidays.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I would have yesterday. Oh, we had a storm. It was offline, so you couldn't do it. That's terrible. Let's see. Yep. It's only over the weekend. So do you guys have it lucky over there? And this is true. Business owners, you don't get to take the time off sometimes. Sometimes you want to and you can't. And I love everybody that's retired in here. This is great.
Vacation otherwise.
This is fantastic. Okay, guys. So thank you for playing along. That was kind of just something that it's midnight. this is the first night, first day, and everybody's kind of like feeling it here, feeling it in your back, probably. Some of you might have it in your wrist. So this is just something fun to get it started. I think the only thing we have left to do is to draw, but I want to give everybody one last time. Relatives. If you haven't typed it in, this is your extremely very last chance to type it in because we are going to do the drawing. Yeah, let me get my screen and you guys ready? Tabor from Team Appalachia. Congratulations, Tabor. You have won. You have won the prize drawing for saying the secret word. And again, anyone will get in touch with you, but I highly recommend if you want to go ahead and get a head start on that, go ahead and email Awen and she will get in touch with you with all the details. All I know is it's from the WikiTree store, and I will leave it up to Awen to be our force self and give you the good news of what you win. So congratulations. And everybody, congratulations for working so hard today. We've got the stats. And we're going to do something a little different with the stats. And Mr. Randall is going to tell us about the divisions. And I promise, guys, the stats are a little quicker. But you want to stay for this because a lot of people in years past have said once somebody has a large team, I'm a small team, I can't compete. And there's no chance of me winning. But David's going to explain to you, everybody that's watching this, every team is not out of the running to win.
Yeah, so that was an issue for my team last year because we only had, I think we had 6 people sign up and only 4 actually participated. So the odds for us, that was with the Source-a-thon, the odds of us, winning anything were basically nil. So we've done it a little different this time with the divisions. We've divided the teams into 3 divisions based on the size. If I recall, I think we're going to have one award for the overall winner, but then also individual awards for the winners of each division. And so let's take a look at some of the numbers here. So in division, I don't know what the breakdown was in terms of how many members were in each group, but
I will get that, and I'll get that. So when you think of the 3 divisions, what I like to think of them is small, medium, and large.
Yeah. So
but
our
I'll
largest,
get the numbers for you.
Yeah, our largest division, Division 1.
They're small. That's Division 1's are smallest.
No, division, is that right? I'm missing. Oh, you're right. Division 3.
Yeah.
I didn't have the end of my thing here. Division 3 is the largest. So we'll go down to Division 1 and let's see who's winning Division 1.
But I want everybody to see, like in Division 1, if you see this, every team still has a chance and a shot for this. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. So we can talk about how quickly things change because I lead the Globetrotters team and we are now in first place. But several hours ago, when I checked in, we were in third place and we were behind by almost 200 profiles. So I haven't looked at our individual statistics, but our team is apparently we've been working really hard the last few hours. And
the weekend is here for a lot of us in the U.S. and Canada and things like that. So
and with the global project, we've got people from all over the world. So not everybody was here early on, but we've still got 2 days to go. So anything can happen between now and the end. By tomorrow morning, who knows who'll be in first place.
And I will tell everybody, overnight matters.
Yep.
Trust me. No, I don't care where you live. Overnight matters. I'm just going to scroll up a little bit so you can see in Division 2. I think we have a few genies here as well watching that Germany is in Division 2 as well. And Team Italy, Kathy, right? Your team?
Is that Kathy's student?
I think Kathy's.
Yeah.
That's Kathy's team,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
is in
So
there.
we got 3 teams there,
And-
well
and
over
Darren.
1,000.
If you guys see your team, what teams is everybody on? Amy, are you Canadian? Or did you go, or is there a Scotland team?
I jump back and forth between Canada and Scotland. So I didn't actually join a team this year. I missed my window.
Your window. And
Yep.
if you guys shout out your team when we're looking at the screen, let us know. Tania and Darren, what teams are you on?
I'm Southern Super Sweepers.
Tree
Okay,
nuts.
you're in the big one. And Darren, which one are you in?
Tree nuts.
Tree
Same
nuts.
with-
You're in the big one.
We're just beating Southern Super Sweepers
It-
by
it
some
just-
amount.
if
Yep,
you
y'all just above us.
if you look at this for Division 2, really it's still anybody's game, and it's going to be interesting to see how these top 3 as well play out, because that's close. You might not think it's close, but it really, really is close.
Well, and it's
then-
also interesting that if you look at the second tier, you got at least 3 teams and a few others that are contenders. They could be in the top half of tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at tier 3, shall we?
Tier 3.
Tier 3. So this is the one that has the most members. Now I'll just go ahead and tell you, because I have some insider information here. Appalachia Roots has just under the limit. So we're a pretty full house. We do not have at the limit or over the limit. We are still under the limit, but I asked a question earlier about sick days, kind of for a purpose. I will tell you that I know for a fact 5 on my team took off work today.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I was curious if anybody else, and most of them, this was the first time that they've done that. But if you look at it, this still has some room here, and I know you all are going to laugh at me over this, but it still has some room. Appalachia Roots might be up top, but the Mighty Oaks knows us, and we know them. And when we sleep, they work.
Mhm.
And it kind of works back and forth like that. I always tell everybody, and I know that you've heard this story before, if you've been hanging out with us in the Hangouts before, one of the Connect-a-Thons, one of the, I guess, very first ones, I was on Team Virginia. We literally won by 25 profiles. We were calling in our members to wake up to help us do it. So for those of you that think on your particular team, because we're showing just this, we're not going to show the individual, but if you think that the person who enters only one profile does not matter, I am here to tell you they matter. They mattered then. We would not have won if we didn't have all those people that put up 1s, 2s, 3s, things like that. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that we love the people who invest all their time and put that in, and it makes it fun. But those people that are rocking out 1 profile, 2 profiles, they matter.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and refresh. Whoo. So let's just say around the first day, 29,125 profiles have been entered. Just the first day. If you want more statistics, really, really, really cool, detailed statistics, you got to show up at the next Hangout, because Alesh is there, and Alesh always gives really great statistics. He will tell you what we've done in the past, where we're at now. He will give you an idea of where he thinks we're going to land, because there will be a guessing game on G to G. So you want to make sure you check out the 4 a.m. Eastern Hangouts, because he gives a lot of great details, and he also gives tech tips a lot of time too.
And there's 2 things to keep in mind with that. You say it's the first day, but the day didn't start till 8 a.m. So
True.
the first 24-hour day still has 8 more hours to go. And and a lot of people are not able to work on Friday. They have work, and they may be tired afterwards. They may not even start till Saturday. So we could have a whole lot of people jumping in tomorrow. that
Like I
throw the
said,
numbers in all kinds of directions.
just because it looks like one team might be in the lead or they might be really in the lead, it's still anybody's game. And I love it that WikiTree put them in divisions. So that helps you feel, because if you were just looking at this top tier, you would just, well, why keep going? I'm not going to win. But that's not so anymore. We've got divisions and everybody in every team, especially because of David said that people are going to be here this weekend. And 7 a.m. Eastern time, I'll be right here, biscuits, with a cup of tea. Trust me. So anybody's game still. So what do you guys think? How's your team doing?
Well, if you think about it, we've got the Globetrotters in first place with 669 for Division 1. But as you were saying, had we been competing against all, what is it, 37 teams, 30 something teams? Up there, we've got 5,354. There's no way we would ever get to that number. So by breaking into the divisions, we've got a competitive match going on.
And Stephen mentions too, there is a normalized score win, and that used to be in the past as well. That if you had the normalized score, the interesting thing about that though is if somebody had 2 people on their team and you had 20 people on your team, believe it or not, those 2 teams were competing neck and neck. And I know this because I was in one of those teams and we were competing neck and neck. You would think that you wouldn't be. We competing 20 people versus just 2, and you were. So WikiTree tries to make sure that everybody has a chance to win is basically where we're going. Well, guys, anything else? You guys ready to come back tomorrow at midnight for some more fun?
Yep.
For sure.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, guys, keep on rocking. Keep on doing what you're doing because this looks fantastic, these numbers that we're seeing. This is super impressive. You guys are really going for it this time. I just want to give a shout out to the tech guys, to Rob with Sorcerer, and I'm going to miss everybody's name. Ian, of course, we've got to thank Ian as well for all the WBE tricks and Real and Flo would be, and a whole bunch of other guys and ladies that I am forgetting, but I want to thank all of you. And one last shout out. Thank you to the Rangers this weekend. You guys are busy making sure that our tree is safe from invaders. So I want to thank them as well. Otherwise, I will see everybody tomorrow at midnight. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And the greeters.
And the greeters.
Yeah.
And the greeters.
I've good greeters.